Hello YouTube, this is Admin Umbra calling all grunts, thugs, leaders, and admins for a very special Rocket update. Unfortunately, Admin Shade could not be with me tonight due to some technical difficulties. Nonetheless, we wanted to put it together a short little video for all of you with some important updates for the near future. Since we're new to this and since you're new to the channel, we just wanted to get some information in your hands for the time being. Know that we're currently in the process of buying new microphones, which is why Admin Shade isn't here. But once that's all squared away, you'll see much bigger updates coming from us that will explain a lot of the new content coming out and hype up a lot of the launches we have coming up in the near future toward the end of this month. So there are some things we want to communicate to take this chance to really talk to you, because we haven't had that chance yet. And one of the important things is just who we are. We are Rocket HQ. And this is a channel run by two individuals, myself, Admin Umbra, and Admin Shade. We represent Rocket HQ, and sort of what we're about is kind of reflected in one of the mottos that we sort of coined for ourselves. We're talking about Pokemon. Love of the game is what connects us, and the happiness it brings is what protects us. And what we really mean by that is that Pokemon is this amazing fandom that ever since we were children has just been this supreme source of joy and happiness for us. And we love this fandom. We love everyone in it. We love the YouTube community. And Rocket HQ is about the Pokemon Renaissance. We want to contribute to this fandom and increase it in every way. And we kind of jokingly refer to that amongst ourselves as this Pokemon Renaissance. And I guess what we really want to talk about is that, what our channel is about, and some of the content we have coming out in the near future. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and play for you some random showdown footage I've accumulated over the last few days, and me using weird teams and such. But essentially, when we say Pokemon Renaissance, what we mean by that is sort of, there's a few different components. One of it is this literal infusion of Pokemon and art. We've been very inspired. Like I said, we're huge fans of this YouTube community. People like Shofu have been very much on the forefront of the Pokemon rap scene, have been just truly inspiring to us. And one of the things we are about is infusing art into this community that we all know and love in really unique and innovative ways. That includes spoken word, hip-hop, rap. Shade and myself are poets and artists, and we are working to figure out ways to infuse art into the Pokemon community in ways that have never been done before. So that's one very important component of it. And not just like the fun, Poke-themed art, but taking real-world expressions and putting them in the Pokemon community, because the way we see it, in a sense we're artists, but we really want to speak to the Pokemon community. And it doesn't have to be about Pokemon, but it always relates to it, because this is in a sense our fandom, our family, that place of happiness we go to express this art, this pain that we get from the rest of the world, if you will. So that's one component. Another thing we're very engaged in here at Rocket HQ is using new means. I don't want to go too much into this because Shade and I have a lot of things we've been working on for a very long time that are going to launch in the near future, and they'll be fairly self-explanatory, but we are very committed to using new technologies, new web sources, different pedagogies that are really innovative in the classroom, and really realizing, why isn't Pokemon used these yet? This is a whole new way to interact with fans that's never been done before. So you'll see more about that in the near future. And then the final thing, perhaps the most important component, is bringing the love back, to this community. Real talk, we've all had those really stressful days where you come home and Pokemon is what you do to feel good about yourself. And it really bothers us that sometimes you see this hatred and negativity in this community, because it is that thing. We all love the same thing. And we're very much for inclusion and fairness and love and equality for all at Rocket HQ. We are the definitive Pokemon tuber, Pokemon source for social equality and inclusion. And that's something very important to us. And in our content, we work to be open to all and inviting to all, so that we all have a place to just kick it, relax, express ourselves, and love Pokemon, because that's what we're about. So the final thing that Shade asked me to go into with y'all today is just some of the content, a breakdown of some of the content as we're launching more and more of our programs in the next few days, talking about what some of that content is. So this on this channel we do showdown battles, we do capture card, Pokemon X and Y, Wi-Fi competitive battles. We stream. The banners right now on YouTube and Twitter are referencing the fact that we'll have our first major stream this month. You hear more about that as we go along. And then the actual video content we upload on YouTube, everything from Pokemon, hip-hop, poetry, a Poke-centric channel that is just about having a good time, primarily internet Wi-Fi based Pokemon content, though we do LPs as well. This is a daily upload channel, we have a thing called Rocket Daily. So every day you're subscribed to Rocket HQ, you will get a new healthy dose of Rocket HQ in your subscription box. And that's at least one video a day. Rocket Daily is the video that Shade and I trade off with doing, depending on what else is going on that day. So at the very least, you have a Rocket Daily each day, which is usually just a Wi-Fi battle or a showdown battle. Although we did recently have a very special episode of Rocket Daily celebrating Mother's Day and the reveal of the Hone remakes. Please check that out. But then sometimes, so your minimum, you've got your Rocket Daily, but then other days we'll have other special series that we do. A big one that just launched, we have our Rocket Radio. And that's a series that, again, Shade and I both being poets, artists, so we produce and put out either a song, a poem, some spoken word. We put out some art form on the channel as part of Rocket Radio. And then the next day, the Rocket Daily, the team that we use is based off of that poem or that song. So when we express ourselves, we put art out there, and then we also try to use new teams based on those songs and see what we can do. So again, we're letting that art into Pokemon and fusing the two together. That's a very big series we just launched. We also do Rocket Random, where we just commentate on random battles we find on Showdown. We also do user battles, so subscriber battles. Any Rocket Grunts, leaders, and admins who are in the community, feel free to send us footage and we will gladly showcase you. Same goes for art. If you're an artist of any sort, visual, or whatever it is, please send it to us. We're very interested in that aspect and encouraging the artists in this community as well. And that goes along with Rocket Radio. And we're looking into a lot more, many other series. I don't want to reveal them yet because, like I said, we have many on the verge about to come in. But please stay tuned. We have many series coming. This channel is organized by series, like your Rocket Daily, your Rocket Radio, and you can find playlists of all those ongoing programs on the channel. So this has been a short update just to sort of introduce you to our channel, give you some insider information. Know that more information is coming. In the near future, you'll see more videos that prepare you for our launch and some other things. We have a lot of programs launching in the next few days. And we look forward to sharing all that with you. We do have a Twitter as well. You can find that on our YouTube page. And if you like what you see here, please feel free to enlist. Join Team Rocket today. Hit that subscription button. Join Team Rocket. Follow us on Twitter. Share us with your friends. We're all about improving this community that we all love so dearly. So thank you for listening to this Rocket update. We look forward to programming for you in the near future. And we'll see you again soon. This is Admin Umbra signing off.